What a couple of weeks it's been leading up to the release of Hogwarts Legacy, but we are almost there. In fact, depending on which version of the game you have, you can start playing it next week on the 7th, and then the regular game comes out on the 10th. We're very close. But I want to take a moment to reflect on the boycott of Hogwarts Legacy. And there was a strong push for it. In fact, it's gotten so ridiculous that gaming website Reset Era banned all discussion of the game. You've got Twitch streamers begging you not to buy it or stream it. And imagine that it all backfired because Twitter's not real life. And most people can't stand activists. They can't stand activists, and because of that, Hogwarts Legacy has flown to the top of the charts. Now, the difference between coverage on this before and now is because before the game was only number one on PS5 and PC. Well, now it is officially number one on not just PS5 and PC. It's also number one on Xbox. For a while, it was number 2 on Xbox. Now it's number 1. So on every single platform that this game is available on, it's number 1. And in a couple of months when it comes out for the old consoles, it'll probably be number 1 on Nintendo as well. I'm really curious to how this game will run on Switch. But anyway, Twitter's not real life. Hogwarts Legacy is running strong and is now probably going to be the best-selling game of the year. Now, there's questions around that. The game needs to be good, right? It needs to be good. If it's a bad game, it probably won't sell past its first week. And then all of these activists can kick themselves because they're the reason that the game has reached the heights that it has. And it has reached massive heights. Will the game be good or not? That's the question that I still have, and we're really close to finding out. But everything looks good, and the hands-on previews that people had for the game were positive as well. But, of course, don't forget that all of those previews came with a disclaimer about old JK Rowling. Oh, JK. Which makes me think that this game could possibly kick off some version of a Gamergate 2.0. It wouldn't take much. We've been close for a while because of outlets like Polygon and Kotaku and IGN, and they're showing their colors. Like in this interview that they did where they just pushed about JK Rowling the entire time, trying to get the director of the game in a gotcha. Every single review, mostly, for this game. I don't want to say every because probably not every review, but I bet you every big website from IGN to Kotaku to GameSpot, all of the bigger video game media sites will have some kind of disclaimer about JK Rowling, and I think some games will knock scores down because of JK Rowling, which is bullshit because that shouldn't affect whether the game is good or not. She had nothing to do with this game's creation, other than the fact that it's her world, but she didn't program the game, and she didn't create the game, and she didn't work on the game. She's just collecting a paycheck from it. And I'm sure after all these sales, it's going to be a very nice paycheck. But these boycotters and these activists are sitting in their tears right now because they thought everyone would bend the knee and come to their line of thinking and wait till this game comes out. Top streamers who play this game. If you see a top streamer playing this game, they're going to have social media coming for them. Anybody that gives this game a good review might possibly have social media coming for them. That's why I'm wondering if they'll get good reviews in the first place. you could see the game not get reviewed or get a bad review based on JK Rowling. And that's going to be the real question. If we start seeing bad reviews, will you be able to trust the reviewer? Will you be able to say, I think they have some integrity here? Probably not, because if there's one thing we've learned over the past couple of, well, longer than past couple of years, for a while now, almost a decade, right? I don't even know when Gamergate kicked off, but the game journalists don't have much integrity at all. Neither do the ones in mainstream media either, but it's going to be an interesting ride in a week. But what I do know now and what we can talk about now is the fact that all of this bullshit has caused the game to sell massively. And now it's on every platform. Hogwarts Legacy is the top earning game on Steam, higher than CSGO's microtransactions and the actually released, highly praised Dead Space remake. Dead Space is out right now. By the way, that Dead Space game, amazing. Highly recommended. But it's just funny that this game is out, getting rave reviews. In fact, I think Dead Space is practically a 9 across the board with every outlet. Another good example of just giving the fans what they want. That's what Dead Space Remake is. Shame about Callisto Protocol. Hogwarts Legacy is the best-selling game on the Epic Store, over Dead Space and Borderlands 3 on a 90% off sale for $7. On Amazon, the deluxe and regular editions of Hogwarts Legacy are number 1 and 2 best-selling games for PS5. And on Amazon, the 2 deluxe editions and the regular editions of Hogwarts Legacy are the 1, 2, and 3 best-selling games on the Xbox Series X. Think about that. Multiple versions of the game are taking up multiple spots of the charts. And it's also selling well on Epic Store, and it's also selling well on Steam and every other platform possible. So, you know, I think that this is funny. I really do. And I love laughing at woke failures, and that's exactly what that boycott was. But it's not over, ladies and gentlemen. We still have the game's release, reviews, and streamers. I think you will see a push for streamers to be canceled and pressured to stop playing the game. It's going to be a wild ride, and I'm here for it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and my locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.